Hi there. I'm Miko. I'm with eXp Realty, and I am with some of my clients, Steve and Shirley, and we just closed escrow on their property today. Congratulations.
Yay! Thank you. Yay. We're happy about that.
Yes, very happy. We were having a discussion the other day, trying to remember when we first met.
Yeah, it was a while ago too, and we can't pinpoint it exactly because we haven't done, put pencil to paper, but it was probably a good 10 years ago or more.
She thinks more.
12 to 13.
12 to 13 years,
Yeah.
And we were getting ready we decided we wanted to sell our house on Ridgeview in Quail Meadows.
Right.
And move into a larger space. We had a puppy, and we wanted to have we just thought we needed more space.
Yeah, and then you bought the Sunrise Hills home.
Yes,
which was gorgeous.
Just gorgeous. Everything was perfect about it. And then the Grim Reaper came.
No. So what happened next?
Well, our daughter convinced us to move to Minnesota, knowing nothing about Minnesota, but, you're getting older, and you know how kids do with their parents. So.
She got a job. She got a promotion to Minneapolis.
So we went.
And she didn't want to be away from her mother, that far away from her mother.
Well, I should have convinced you not to go.
We should have convinced ourselves.
It was bad,
good.
right?
Yeah.
7 to 8 months of snow on the ground.
You didn't last there very long.
No.
And then you went to?
Texas.
Yeah.
We did, because we had been there before when I first got out of school.
And I'm a native.
And so we loved it. It was a little university town. I taught at the university. It was nice. So we said, we'd love to go back to Santa Maria, but probably can't afford it.
Right.
So let's just go back to that area where we lived before, because it's a sweet little university town. We went back, and
It wasn't sweet anymore.
it was
It
big.
wasn't sweet or little.
Yeah.
There was lots and lots of ozone, lots of byproducts from gas engines, and it was just really it was hard on her.
Yeah, I couldn't really breathe the air with my bad asthma.
Yeah.
And
So
we
then,
had sweet neighbors
so then you sold that house.
to our sweet neighbors for their daughter.
Yep. And then you decided to come.
Not until we called you. Well, in the
You
process.
hadn't sold it yet.
That's right. We were in the process, and we knew where we wanted to go.
Yeah.
We said, to hell with all the rest of the country. We want to go back to Santa Maria. That's where we belong.
Yeah.
We should have never left.
We retired here. We loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Good.
anyway, so we called you because we knew we needed to have some input on what the market was like, and to help us take a look at properties.
And inventory was low.
Yes, inventory was
Inventory
low.
was really low 3 years ago.
Yeah, well, we were kind of pushed at that point because he had just had surgery, and I told them, we want to wait until he's recovered. But then they sold their house. The people who bought it for their children, the children sold their house. So then all of a sudden the timeline got moved up. So we kind of put pressure on you. But Steve, who's the seeker, the seeker did.
You found an for sale by owner online.
I did.
And
I knew this general area. I always thought this was nice and green and, just leafy. And so, very leafy.
About.
Anyway, so I contacted you about that.
you actually contacted the owner and then set an appointment up, and I came and saw it,
That's
and FaceTimed
That's
you,
right? Yeah.
And we went
Walked us
into
through
escrow.
Yes.
Yep.
You walked us through every corner of it, of the house.
So we purchased a house
And
without
outside.
ever
Sight unseen. Yep.
sight unseen, because we felt confident that you knew us and knew
sure.
what we would want.
Sure.
And you showed us the house perfectly, and we love this place.
So now then, fast forward 3 years, and you called me, and I was shocked.
Yeah.
You're leaving me again.
I know. We really didn't want to do it, but we decided we had to make a sensible move at this point, because we're in our late 70s. And Shirley contracted. She didn't contract, but she developed leukemia. Mm-hmm. And that was a wake-up call.
Right.
In
It was
remission,
like, what
but
are we going
still.
to do if we need to have family. close
yeah.
family around us, close by? Mm-hmm. And we didn't have that here. We had extended family way up in Paso and all that. But anyway, so we decided we needed to move. Oh, additionally, our daughter, who was in Seattle, decided to move permanently, build a house, retire in Tulare.
Right. So then we started talking last year.
Yep.
Yes.
We started talking last year. You kind of gave me some time frames, and then we decided that we would do a walkthrough in March, kind of stage the property and get ready. But then all of a sudden, your builder called because you're building a new home, and it was like, we have to go on the market right now.
I know.
And I said, what?
I know. The lender, the real estate agent, the builder, the supervisor, all those people weren't communicating fully in Tulare. So we thought we had more time before we had to list the house. All of a sudden, bam. What? You haven't listed the house?
So that made me really
Yeah,
anxious.
that made us anxious.
Yes.
Because I thought, oh no, because we needed a quick sale, but a rent back,
Right.
kind of a lengthy rent back, like a month.
Right.
And you said, wow, that's going to be kind of hard to get. So that made me really anxious, but we got together and you said, let's put it out there.
Let's put it out there. Let's ask the universe to bring us the right buyer that's can close when we need it to close and allow us to rent back.
Yep.
And we got it all.
We did.
Yes, we did.
got it all, right?
And we followed your lead on that. We began really practicing, a positive outlook on life and
Positive
positive
affirmation.
thoughts and affirmations, which is not something we'd done before, but it feels so comfortable to us.
Feels so good.
It feels so
yours-
natural.
Yeah, it just feels good, doesn't it? Yeah.
So we got the perfect buyer who
Yep.
allowed us to stay here, who is so in love with this place and so happy to have made it's perfect buy for them.
In
So-
fact, they wrote a letter.
They wrote you a letter, and it was
Yes.
the most beautiful letter. And then when they came through, I had one open house, and they came through here, and they said to me, everybody tells us that when you walk into the place, you're going to know immediately that this is your place. And she goes, we did. We walked in here, and we knew it was our place. And I had a text message exchange with their agent, and I said, "Have you ever had such a smooth deal?" And she said, "No."
This is
never.
our very all of our deals with you have been smooth.
Yeah, they have.
Well,
This
not
one is the
only-
smoothest.
No, I
Not
think we
only that, everyone that we've dealt with has been so kind and gracious, and I mean, every calm. And the people in the valley that are building our house are saying, "Don't worry, we know you're building a house long distance. We've got your back." You say, "I've got you. Don't worry about anything."
don't worry about anything.
And it's just been wonderful. And the people that are buying this house are so grateful and so positive
And they're so excited.
and so excited.
They're
They can
first-time
barely
buyers.
Yes,
work.
Yeah.
first-time buyer.
First-time buyers, young couple.
Yep.
We're so thrilled to be able to give them a house that we love. We love this
Yeah.
this place.
Well, yeah, and we're right there on the same page with them because when we moved from Texas to here, we only looked at one home, and that was
This one.
We knew it on FaceTime
Yeah, for
that we
sure.
that this was a house for us.
Yeah.
It was
So
it.
they felt the same way. So that's a nice bond that we have. Anyway, so we're real thrilled to pass it on to somebody who
Yes, I
is
agree.
excited about it as we were.
I agree. Well, we've had quite a history together, and I've
we
enjoyed every minute of it.
Us more.
I'm going to miss you.
We've enjoyed
terribly.
it more. We've enjoyed it more.
So
have.
we agreed we're going to meet in Paso, right?
Yes.
Yes, we
For
are.
lunch?
Yes.
Oh, that's
Is that
right in the
perfect?
middle.
Yeah.
That's halfway, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's about
So that's a
halfway.
good
Absolutely.
deal. Okay.
We'll start scoping out restaurants right now.
Oh, there's lots of
And then
fun
we'll go to
ones.
Cambria from there.
Oh, yeah. We
It's
could
real
go to
close.
Lynn's.
Yeah, there you go, Lynn's. We love Lynn's.
Anyway, thank you so much.
Thank
I've
you,
really,
Miko.
yeah, thank
You've
you.
got a permanent place in our heart.
We
Same
do.
here.
We feel blessed to
Yeah.
have had this whole entire experience.
Don't make me cry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm feeling a
No
little
tears.
All right. Well, thanks. And if you need to talk to me, I can be reached at 805-714-8124. See you soon. Thank you.